I am here visiting with Jordan Harrell. She and Goodness and Mercy were our 1D reserve average champions here at our event in our Ruby Buckle event held in Memphis, Tennessee. Jordan, this mare, she's bred to run, isn't she? She's pretty fast.
She's super fast. She's one of my favorites. I love her. She's just special to us, and we've had her all these years, and she just gets more special by the day.
We were talking a little bit before we hit record. She's by Ivory James, and then she's out of a row quick dash mare, and she did run on the track. What was the process like turning her from a track horse into a barrel horse?
She was awful as a 3-year-old. There's no other way around it. She was terrible. I actually tried to give her away November of her 3-year-old year. I hated her so much and couldn't give her away. Nobody would take her. So I ended up sticking with her, and she entered for the first time in January of her 4-year-old year. And in February, she won her first barrel race. It took like 3 months, and she was already winning. She was just natural. And honestly, she trained herself. I didn't do a whole lot on her. She took to it like a duck on the water. It was just, she was different, but she was always quirky. But she's grown out of that with age. She's a lot better now.
What has the seasoning process been like with her? You mentioned you futuriated her. She's 7 now. What's happened between her futurity year and your win today?
We had a hard time her 4-year-old year keeping her sound. She was just tough. She doesn't have the best feet in the world, and that was always a problem. We figured her out pretty good now. Everything's been going uphill, and thanks to my great farrier, Jason, and my vet, he is awesome, Nate Lee. And they keep her going, and they see her on a regular day basis. I'm calling them just about every day, like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do now? And they keep her going, and she feels better than she ever has this weekend.
I love the story of this mare. I love that you almost tried to give her away, and then to come and get to a moment like today. So for people watching at home, what words of encouragement do you have for them if they have that horse they can tell is so talented but is really giving them a run for their money right now?
Those are the ones you just kind of have to stick with. All the good ones have those quirks and weird things, and I think all of ours that have turned out to be 1D horses all had that moment where I said, okay, I'm just going to give it away. I'm done with this one. And my mom was always the one that was like, oh, I think you need to hold on to that one a little bit longer as I'm trying to send it down the road as fast as I can. But all those are the ones that turned out to be the best. I mean, we have this Gators on Fire. He was the same way as a 5-year-old when we bought him. Oh, my gosh. He tried to kill me like every other day. And she was the same way. But they both turned out to be our best horses, and they're never going anywhere. We'll have them forever.
Maybe we'll get to see some pink and ruby buckle babies out of Goodness and Mercy running down the alley one day.
Oh, it would be so nice. I'd love to pull some embryos off of her, but we'll just see what happens.
Well, we're so thrilled for you. Thank you for coming, and congratulations.
Thank you.